People think that EVs are expensive, but actually you can get some really good deals these days on the used market. And if you want a really, really good deal, you can go to an auction like this. I'm at Shoreham Vehicle Auctions, and there are loads of EVs here. They're all going to go through any minute. And I'm here with my friend Jonathan Porterfield, who is an auction king. In fact, 2 of our previous cars were bought through him at auctions. We're going to have a look at what EVs are catching our eye. We're going to see how much they go for. And we're going to talk to someone who's hoping to get a Tesla Model 3.
You've got to enjoy the process. If it stresses you out, I'll enjoy it.
I'm nervous on your behalf. This video is sponsored by eVision Electric Vehicles, the UK's first and largest all-electric vehicle hire company. And if you've decided to buy a car at auction, then maybe test one first. Hiring it from eVision makes perfect sense. They've got a massive range of cars, and you can even get them same day sometimes. So go onto their website and use the little code on screen to get some money off. So here's Jonathan.
Hello. It's the Zenith day, so I've got some interesting cars, and because I'm on the way home from my European drive in my Model Y, I'm arranged with the management here to pop in and say hello and do a bit of videoing of actually being at the sale rather than being on Orkney and doing it online.
Yeah.
So it's good to be here in person.
How many auctions have you seen, or how many auctions have you bid on?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's got to be thousands.
Hundreds, thousands probably, yeah. Going to auctions every week in the Midlands, so Nottingham, Derby, just all over the Midlands, standing weeks and weeks and weeks not buying anything,
right,
and then finding the car you want. And so, yeah, a lot of time stood in very windy, drafty auction halls.
Yeah.
But I love it.
Yeah.
And I miss it to a certain degree, so it's great to be back and get the atmosphere again.
Yeah, there must be a frisson of excitement.
Yeah, it's a bit of a buzz.
Yeah. And talking of buzz, we'll have a look at that in a minute.
Good link.
So I'm quite impressed with that. It's going to be downhill from there. But if someone wants to get a car at auction, what do they have to do?
So, obviously, have trade accounts, but if you remember the public, with this particular auction house, Shoreham Vehicle Auctions, you can come and register in the morning and you leave a £500 deposit with some ID, proof of address. That then gives you a catalogue with a catalogue number, and you can then bid in the auction. If you don't buy anything, obviously you go back to the cashier's office and get your £500 put back into your account.
Right.
So it's as simple as that.
Okay.
As a member of the public, it can be quite nerve-wracking, which is why I'm here today, to give those that want to buy auction but they're too nervous. So I'm here just to give them some pointers. Met with several people yesterday, and there's more people who arrived today, which is great, just to help them soak up the atmosphere and perhaps gain a bit of knowledge on the do's and don'ts of buying at auction, and getting a chance to look at the cars before you actually see them drive through the hall.
Yeah. So that's what happens. So do people ordinarily sit here on these chairs and then watch the cars go through? How does that work?
They do, or you'll get dealers standing around the back of the side of a column just to do the odd little twitch of the nose or the dodge of the eyebrow or something. So there's all sorts of different ways of bidding. It can be a bit sort of cloak and dagger.
Okay.
But when I was buying for my business, I just wave your catalogue in the air or catch the auctioneer's eye, because they always know that I bought EVs or hybrids back in the day. So when one came through, they'd look for you in the auction hall because they knew you'd like to buy them.
Okay.
Or even before the sale, I used to go up and see the auctioneer, whatever auction house it was, and said, "Oh, just tell me about that Prius that's going through, or that LPG car," and then give me some info, and they'd clock that and then look for me when it was coming through. So it's just little things like that. Building up a relationship with the auction house was always a good thing.
Yeah, okay. And what things should people avoid and what should they look out for? So how do you know that, that's going to be a bargain, that's a good one to get?
Yeah, see, but my golden rule has always been, I love buying from leasing companies, ex-lease cars. There's no ulterior motive, there's nothing dodgy about it. It's not going to be two ID buzzes that have been welded together.
Yeah.
It's just come to the end of the lease, or it's an early return, and for them to liquidate the asset, get their money back out of the asset, you just send it straight to auction.
Yeah.
The other people to buy from would be like part exchanges, or if you're able to buy from British car auctions, the We Buy Any Car section is where people go to We Buy Any Car, sell it because there's an issue or there's a problem and they got a good price now. That's great, needs a new gearbox or a clutch or the engine's gone, but I've got X amount, so it's great. I would never buy from We Buy Any Car at auction because it's just going to be, it's going to be trouble.
Yeah.
99% of the time. But ex-lease is a safe bet.
Definitely. Both of my cars, so the e-Niro and the Leaf, were both ex-lease. In fact, the Leaf was Zenith, and it's a Zenith one today. And yeah, We Buy Any Car, I had a neighbour that bought a Leaf.
That's right, you did.
And that was a We Buy Any Car one, and that was awful. And he had a nightmare with that, so I agree, yeah. And that was a BCA auction, and he couldn't return it, whatever, he lost a lot of money for that.
Yeah. Having said that, there was a BYD dealer close to here on Monday, and they had 3 EVs. And the reason they were here as part exchanges is they were too old for their sales pitch. So there was like a 70-plate e-Niro and another 2 vehicles that were sort of over 5 years old.
Okay.
Well, a lot of dealerships very often will have a policy like we don't sell anything older than 3 years, and if it comes in part exchange, you just go straight to auction.
Yeah.
So apparently that got snapped up by one of my subscribers, the e-Niro,
Okay.
on Monday. So it's doing a bit of background check to see who the vendor is, and perhaps the reason why it's at the auction. It's either the end of a lease or a part exchange, and the dealership don't want to sell something with that many miles on it or that age, in which case they shipped it to auction. So yeah, it's just that sort of knowledge I'm just trying to get across in this physical sale today.
And a lot of people would consider auctions quite risky, but you've done so many of them now. I mean, and you know what to look for. But we'll talk about the grades in a minute, right?
Yeah.
And I suppose if you get something that's still under warranty, like a Kia, it has massive 7-year warranty. MGs have a long warranty, don't they?
Yes.
So that's probably a good bet as well, I suppose.
But at the end of the day, it is an auction. So, say you get something that's, 3 years old, it's still in warranty, but there's a nail in the tyre. You can't drive down the road, have a flat tyre and go, I'm taking it back to the auctions, there's a nail in the tyre. It's sold as seen, that's it. Yeah. And if you want that fantastic service of having everything looked over and double checked, and go to a main dealer. Yeah. But if you want to save yourself a couple of grand on a £20,000 car, then, and you're willing to valet and clean the car yourself, then an auction could be the way to go. Yeah. And of course, Jonathan helped Johnny Smith get his Model S. In fact, you found the Model S for him, right? And, and that is got to be the cheapest Model S I think anyone's ever got, right? Yeah. What was that, £5 grand? £5 grand. £5 grand. With free supercharging, which we didn't know about. I don't think the vendor, the seller, knew it had free supercharging because it was a finance company. Yeah. But that was just a good instance of everything just falling right. Yeah. But it did have a fault, didn't it? It had a fault, which we found out there was just a really easy fix. It was that traction battery fuse. Yeah. That was just, it wasn't on the top of the battery, it was underneath. Everything just fell right. And he's just over the moon and using it. Yeah. And interesting, someone was asking me about my range the other day. I think that Model S of Johnny Smith's, it's got 280,000 miles nearly. Yeah. Started out life with a range of 240 miles. It's now down to about 200 miles. Right. So, it's down to like 89% state of health. So even with like 11% missing, he's only lost 40 miles and it's still a usable, massive beast of a car. And that's, I'm assuming that's after probably doing a lot of supercharging. Yeah, a lot, because I think it was a private hire taxi. Yeah. But no, you can watch Johnny Smith's video. I'll link to it. It's brilliant. Really good. He's done a couple of videos now. Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Should we have a look around? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So most of the cars are from Zenith, but like this Porsche, for instance, is from a leasing company called Navuna Vehicle Solutions. Yep. So you get all the description, all the basics you want to know, date of registration, miles, whether it's VAT qualifying, basically means if there's VAT included in the hammer price. Right. So if you're a dealer, you can claim the VAT back until you sell it, but when you sell it, you have to include the VAT in the sales price. It's a business-to-business thing. Yeah, I was looking at this yesterday. I would call it a Bobby Basic, because I thought they were plastic wheel covers, but they're not. They're alloy. They look plastic, don't they? They do, yes. But like with any German car, it's the Bobby Basic, but it could have a raft of extras It could have fancy alloys, red leather seats, air suspension, and you could option it with like 40 grand's worth of extras. So they're sometimes difficult to value.
It's a bit of a minefield, isn't it? Yeah.
Particularly with German cars. It's a grade 2. Interestingly, Navuna has started doing battery state of health.
Well, that's great.
So it's got that at 90%. And whether it's got both the cables, the main dealer services, etc., and then the values are there.
Yeah.
V5 is to follow, so sometimes that's in the post. But yeah, you get all the basics that you need to know.
My eyes always get drawn to the IONIQ 5.
Don't look at the value, Andrew. Really?
That's ridiculous.
Do you want to look around it?
No, I don't. I don't want to look around it, Jonathan, because I just want to buy it, don't I? I would get this in a heartbeat. Now, this is cap average, right? 15,400 is the cap average. And then you've got cap clean, 16,750, cap retail, 19,195. Can you explain what cap is? It's computer-aided pricing, is that right?
Yes. So it's made from the people, HPI, that check whether car... So they get all the data from all the auctions and data off the likes of Auto Trader and the retail market, and just collate all the figures on a weekly and a monthly basis and just farm them out. And then when you've got a cap account, like most auctions have, which isn't cheap, it gives them a real good benchmark as to what value the cars are at over the last 7 and 30 days.
Right.
And that's basically what the industry works to, is the cap averages.
Okay. That seems pretty cheap, though.
Yeah,
for an IONIQ 5. I'm surprised. I'm surprised at that.
So you might get 5 IONIQ 5s at a grade 4 or one that's a grade 1. So it's the law of averages.
Right.
So if something's really, really nice, it might go for over cap clean, because it's a really nice example.
Yeah.
And you only just need 2 buyers in any auction that both really want the car.
Yeah.
And they did an Ian on Monday, I didn't see it, went for £1,000 over cap clean.
Right. Wow.
Mainly because E-Nero is just the best EU EV to get, but it just illustrates that it is just a guide, and because it's an auction, if there's 2 people that want it, I'll say sky's the limit, but it could go way over.
Yeah, of course.
So the demand is still there for nice examples of EVs.
Yeah. So this is a Volvo, was it C40? Is it C40?
Yeah, C40 Recharge.
Yeah. So
What was
the
that?
C40... the C40, and then you've got the XC40. It's now EX40 and EC40, I think, probably. This has a bit of a slopey back.
It looks like squashed up, doesn't it?
Yeah. And this is practically the same as a Polestar 2, really.
Yes.
So it's the same. I mean, this is just a more practical Polestar 2, I suppose.
Yeah. So it's a 69 kilowatt hour pack, 23,000 miles, grade 1, V5's here, service history, yes. 2 keys, MOT till May. That's probably when it's due. Yeah, that's when it's due, look. So it's 3 years old in May. So it's still under warranty. Type 2 charging cable, 2 stamps. Dealers do like to see stamps. But cap clean 16.5. That's a lot of car in it for 16.5.
Yeah.
It does look very Polestar-esque inside, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Which is no bad thing. Is it Geely that make all these, isn't it? Geely?
Yeah, it is. And, you've got it's Android Automotive. It's all run on Android, so that's decent sat-nav and everything.
Big old chunky...
That's a big boot.
Isn't it? Type 2 cable. Got the set of mats in there.
Nice.
So they will be clean, but obviously they're not absolutely detailed.
Yeah.
So you'll need a vac out and a proper valet. But you
Clean
get a chance to have a look round, look for any chips and marks. But this is down as a grade 1, and it's living up to being a grade 1. Sometimes you'll see chips down the driver's door where people have used the hand with their ring and it's just chipped the edge.
Yeah.
This one looks really clean. Can't see any stone chips on the front. And for black, usually black shows up all the swell marks, but this is not too bad at all.
Yeah.
What's that?
So this is a lovely looking... Oh, this is a GTX. So this is a fancy bus.
The description of this. It's a GTX Pro, 86 kilowatt hour, 4-motion, long wheelbase, auto 6-seat. 5,000 miles, V5 is to follow, registered the 18th of June 2025. So the first MOT is due 17th of June 2028. Type 2 charging cable. I think new, these are about 70 grand.
Yeah.
So retail is 54, at auction 49, cap clean. Big old buses these, aren't they? Power doors as well. Oh, it even smells new as well. It's got a new car smell.
It does have a new car smell. Yeah. Well, it is lovely. It's lovely, I think.
They've got pan roof as well. They look, there's a fair amount of leg room back there.
Yeah. So this is less than a year, isn't it? So someone's handed it back.
Yeah, so it'd be an early return.
Yeah.
So somebody who's lost their job or
Yeah.
the business is folded. See, I often read people saying, oh, how much they've depreciated from new. But Zenith, who this was funded by, they would have had a massive discount from Volkswagen from new. So they wouldn't have paid list.
Yeah.
There would have been a massive deposit and probably quite hefty monthly payments and a hefty fine return fee for returning it early.
Yeah.
So Zenith won't be out of pocket.
No.
So
No, exactly. Well, I mean, they wouldn't do it otherwise, would they?
no. So when people go on about depreciation, you have to remember these big leasing companies, these big funders, get massive discounts.
What has caught your eye? You've got a Polestar
That
2
Polestar's really nice. I really like that, and that looks great value as well. Long range, single motor, the most efficient.
Yep.
You don't need four-wheel drive. On a 71 plate, 30,000 miles, grade 2, MOT till September 2026, October. But look at that, cap clean, 15.7.
It's not bad, is it?
That is a lot of car for 15.7. And I had a look yesterday, and the guessometer came on when I opened the door. 56%, 150 mile on the guessometer. Nigh on nearly a 300 mile range EV.
I really liked the Polestar. The only issue we both had is when you're driving along, your knees
I found it cramped.
goes against that.
But they drove really well, didn't they?
Yeah.
It
Oh,
feels
yeah, it's
really,
lovely.
It feels like it's on rails.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, lovely to drive.
I like the fit and finish on these. Everything shuts with a very nice, substantial clunk.
Yeah. Bit of a weird transmission tunnel style bump in the back. It's not actually obviously a transmission tunnel, but some batteries are stored in there, which impedes the legroom a little bit in the back. But really, I'd love one.
I love the back lights. It's got a nice bottom, this has.
It does. Yeah, really good boot.
Massive boot.
And my wife actually likes the look of a Polestar.
Really?
Yeah, she does.
Wow.
But we had one for a month, and she didn't drive it or get in it once. But now we see them coming around. She said, "Why didn't you get me a Polestar 2 to test?" We had one for a month.
I said to you yesterday, there's a car here I think you ought to take home and leave on the drive. And you reckon it's about 7 days she won't even notice?
She wouldn't notice.
No. Should we go and have a look at
Let's
it?
have a look. I'd be dangerous if I had my £500 deposit and I was ready to bid. There's so many cars here I'd get. ID.4, we've got Skoda Enyaq. Is that it? There.
Oh, yeah.
And there it is, look at that. ID.7.
That's been bird bombed.
Yeah, that's been bird bombed, yeah.
Oh, it's open, Andrew.
Oh.
Oh. So has this got massage seats in? Got something
Yeah, it
called
does.
Ergo Active.
Yeah, it's got the massage seats. Now, this is a really nice machine. I really,
You
really
liked it, didn't you?
I liked it far more than I was expecting to.
92%, 364 mile range indicated.
Yeah.
So what size battery has this got then?
It's got a big one. I can't remember now.
86 kilowatt hour.
It's a beast. Yeah.
And I thought the rear leg room was amazing on this.
Yeah, it is.
Because you commented on that on your video.
Yeah,
I mean, that is just massive.
it is. Yeah. It's a lovely, lovely car.
Yeah.
I had an Uber recently, and the guy was a petrol head. He loves his fast petrol cars. He could not stop raving about the ID.7.
Really?
He
That's
said
great.
he loves it. It's so cheap to run and all the rest of it, and goes a long distance without charging. He absolutely loved it.
That's brilliant.
And I can see why, because really, we drove it down to Italy, and all the curves around the Alps and all that, and my wife and child didn't want to vomit, as they normally do, because it's a big car. It's low down, pretty low down. You know, it's not an SUV, so not much body roll. It's smooth, it's quiet, it's great. Yeah, just
Nice.
slightly annoying buttons inside.
Yeah.
But really, you can get past that. I talk to Volkswagen ID owners that don't care.
210 kilowatt power of the motor,
Yeah.
86 kilowatt hour, size of the battery pack, grade 1, 15,000 miles, first registered the 31st of December 2024. Where are we? 24, 25, 26. So it's just had its first MOT, which is now through till December 2027. Type 2 charging cable. Retails at 32.5. Cat clean 29.4. Could you get lots of options on these Volkswagen IDs? Is there an options list, or is that trim Match Pro S? Is that like set in stone?
Yes,
Right.
I think it is.
It does look nice. I do like the bit of silver going on. I think it breaks up all the black. Just one funny thing I noticed yesterday. These are just from the dark ages of fossil fuel car. So there's a basic check. So engine runs without excessive noise or smoke. That's okay. The brakes are okay. The clutch slip test bites from static. So the clutch is okay in this EV.
That's good.
So that's good to know. Just still makes me smile that there's no excessive smoke.
Yeah, that's good.
From the exhaust on this EV.
Yeah. And I like that the birds have, it's almost created sort of a starry effect. I quite like that. This is Jonathan's Tesla Model Y. He's just come back from, how many months were you in Spain? 3 months, right?
3 months.
3 months in Spain. Watch his videos if you haven't seen them already.
And please don't look inside the car because it's got all my wife's junk in it.
Okay.
What is it with our wives and junk?
I'm not saying a word. You're not going to catch me out.
What a wise man.
So it did you proud?
Yeah. At the minute, we've done nearly 7,000 miles, and with Sentry mode on every night and dog mode on most of the time when we're having a meal, it's still doing just over 4 miles per kilowatt hour, fully loaded up.
That's amazing.
And sitting on the French and Spanish motorways at 85 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It's amazingly efficient.
That is amazing. For a big car.
Yeah. That Kona's nice. There's a white Kona and that blue one.
Oh, yeah.
Sister car to the Nero. That's a nice car.
That is, yeah.
18,000 miles, 23 plates, grade 1, cat clean, 13,850.
That's all right, isn't it?
That's a 300-mile range EV for just under 14 grand, plus the fees, which would be about £800.
Okay.
So you're looking at £15,000 for a genuine 300-mile modern electric car.
That's all right. Yeah, the Kona's fantastic.
Yeah.
Most of the time it is dealers, is it? Getting cars for their forecourts? Is that generally who goes to auction?
Yeah. And I'd just say that I'd say 99% of all the cars you see on all the dealer forecourts have come from an auction.
Right.
And
Okay.
they're all ex-lease.
Yeah.
That's the majority of the cars you see on the road.
Okay.
So there's nothing dodgy about buying from auction. It's just a disposal outlet for the funder, the leasing company, to get their money back when it's returned after 2, 3, 4 years leasing.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's where all the trade buy from.
What would be your top pick if you were coming today and you're going to buy? What would it be?
There's some nice Model 3s. There's a nice grey one. It's got a bit of paintwork damage, but it's a standard range. It's in a nice colour. It's rear-wheel drive, so this has got the LFP battery in.
Okay.
This will be Shanghai built, so it's got the Octavalve heat pump. It's got an indicator stalk, which is a benefit over the newer ones.
Definitely.
Cat clean, 15,850. Any of the Teslas are nice. There's a nice Model Y that's good value. There's a lot of my subscribers have been sniffing around this.
I always forget just how massive the Model Y boot is.
Yeah.
Difficult to tell there, but yeah.
67,000 miles, 22 plate, V5's here, MOT till June, both the cables, cat clean, 18,450 for a 22 plate, long range, all-wheel drive with 67,000 miles on it. There'll be nothing wrong with this.
That's astonishing.
Yeah, that's good value.
Wow.
But the market for Tesla is quite strong at the minute, apparently. So this could go to 19. Yeah, loads of tread on all the tyres. So I had a good look round it yesterday. No undue odours inside. The seats wear really well on these. Polestar's nice, but I can't fit in it. If you want really cheap, there is an ex-council, Hampshire County Council, a Centre Nissan Leaf.
Oh, okay.
40 kilowatt hour. It's got a few scuffs to the front bumper, but it's capping at £5 grand.
Okay.
29,000 miles.
Right.
Council-owned vehicle. It's got the taller 16-inch tyres being the centre, which means it's more efficient. But it's been council-owned. OK, it's had hundreds of drivers, but the council will make sure it stops properly in the tyres and everything's legal and above board and proper. That would be a good buy for someone who wants to get into EVs with something that's a genuine 120, 130 mile range car for £5,000.
Not bad.
So that would be my top pick for entry.
Yeah.
And the rest, I do like the ID.7.
Yeah.
The IONIQ 5. There's so many to choose from today.
I know.
So yeah, it's tough.
I think my head says ID.7, but my heart says IONIQ 5.
Yeah, you're still drawn to it, aren't you?
Yeah, I love that thing. So there's people walking around the cars, they're checking them out, both private buyers and dealers. There's a little bit of excitement in the air. I'm here with Neil. He's come because of Jonathan's channel. Jonathan's doing a separate video, but I thought I would just talk to Neil as well. Neil's after a Model 3, and you've got 3 Model 3s. Is that right, that you're looking at?
Yeah.
And we were just talking about which Model 3 he might want. You're thinking long range, or do you get the all-wheel drive one?
Yeah,
is that right? Yeah,
long range or standard. Yeah,
yeah.
Sure.
But the thing that makes this particularly important is that Neil has to get a car today because. Explain what happened.
Basically, I live in Cornwall, which is about 250 mile away, roughly, and basically travel all the way here in my T5 VW T5, which is 2012, so it's an old one. Came here, parked up, no problems, travel fantastic, parked up, got up the next morning at the accommodation, got into the car, started the engine, put the clutch down, no clutch.
Right.
Went straight to the floor.
So your clutch is dead,
Yeah.
so you really need to get a car today.
I have got absolutely no choice at all. If I've got 3 to choose from. Annoyingly, the one I want isn't the last one of the 3, so I've got to try and make a decision on my second. The first car I'm not 100% with, but the second car I really wanted.
Yeah.
But that might go too high, and then if that goes too high, I have to pay whatever it says the price comes to on the third car.
Okay.
I got no choice.
All right. No pressure then.
No pressure.
But still, yeah, if you come home with a Model 3, you're going to be very happy. They're fantastic cars.
The point is, if I went to a garage, even if I pay over the odds for this, it's going to be a lot less than what I get in the garage.
Oh, yeah.
That's the way I'm looking at it.
Definitely.
So, you know, you're sort of guaranteed about, I won't say guaranteed, but it's around about £2,000 less.
Yeah.
And even if it's £1,000 less, you still, if you can live with a few scratches and bumps you got on the car because it's not perfect, then why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Why not save yourself £1,000? And in the end, me buying that car will pay for my van being fixed, which is about £1,500.
Yeah. God, painful, isn't it?
But so yeah, it's a situation that I do not want to be in.
Yeah.
But when you find you're in a situation, you just got to deal with it.
Yeah.
And hope.
Exactly.
Hope.
Makes life interesting.
Yeah, and make sure no one else tries to bid against me for the last one.
Yeah, exactly.
So don't put this video out until after the auction.
No.
All right.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
All right.
Yes,
It's quite exciting, isn't it?
Oh, and nervous.
Is it your first auction?
Car auction, yes.
Yeah.
I've done other auctions for antiques and stuff, but it's a bit rapid, isn't it? It's like you've got to be quick and you've got no time to think.
Yes.
And you can easily, you know, start sticking that number up too often and not realise what you're doing. So Jonathan's given me a lot of pointers. He's gone through the cars with me, and the ones I've chosen are because of his knowledge as well, which has helped a lot.
So it's not the long range, so it's got the 55 kilowatt hour battery, rear wheel drive. More efficient than the all-wheel drive.
rear wheel.
No.
But the thing with Teslas is that if you're going to get an EV with a small battery, Tesla's the best one you can get.
Yes.
Because they're
efficient.
They're so
and
efficient,
lighter.
and you've got the supercharging network as a backup.
Yes.
So I would never worry about getting a small battery Tesla.
Should I go more on that standard range though? If I was going to get the standard range.
But you don't like the wide because you say it's too wide for you.
I know, but I want to back. I want to back up for my backup. I don't like going into something knowing that I have no choice.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? And then when I come to having a choice, I can't make a choice. So I'm screwed, really.
Welcome to the auctions, an auction life. You've got to enjoy the process. If it stresses you
I
out...
will enjoy it. I will enjoy it. If it's stressful. Enjoyment and stress usually go hand in hand.
Oh, okay.
I'm conscious of time. I think it's
Yes.
probably you're almost
I think,
ready.
yeah.
You're almost ready
Yeah.
to bid. So,
Yeah.
so good luck. When you get all the petrol cars coming through, this really makes a difference, doesn't it?
When I used to stand in halls years ago, I'd come home with a banging headache.
I bet,
Because
yeah.
just all the fumes. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
46,000.
So someone's left a commission bid at 46. So he's just said the commission bid's out.
What's a commission bid?
So you ring in and say, that ID buzz, I can't get online. I want to put 46 on it. Okay, I'll put your name. So he's got a commission bid.
Oh,
So he's bidding on behalf of a customer, a dealer. 47.
So that's
47. I bet that's nowhere near provisional.
so what? That went for 47 too. Sorry, or was
didn't sell
it didn't sell.
provisional,
Oh, okay. So what'll happen? That will go through again next week.
Yeah, or we have a phone call, so they'll have a name of the highest bidder,
Okay.
and his name's on the sheet, and they'll say, look, Frank, you wanted, he got to 47, but they really want 48 and a half. Do you want to meet him halfway? And I'm like, no, I don't want to.
Okay.
So there'll be another little negotiation afterwards.
I'm really not convinced by Mercedes design, interior design. It looks so crass. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, it does. Yeah, I like this. I reckon this will sell. I think it's very retailable, good colour.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Clean-
whole looks
clean
great in
example.
white.
Yeah, it does. With a black trim, it just sets it off.
I always say it gives me sort of a stormtrooper vibe.
Yes.
It's got that sort of clean sci-fi look. Polestar for 15 grand.
Yeah, with
That's not
30,000 miles on a 71 plate. And it's the best spec, in my opinion, long range, single motor.
Yeah.
300 mile range possible on the dash.
Decent car, that.
Good car for 15 grand plus the fees. So from memory, about £700 in fees on top. So about 15,700 out the door. Retail's 18. So you'd say £2 grand?
Just to see what's going on. See if you guys
No, because that's going to stress you out. If that was 10 grand, you're not buying that because you'd be stressed out going home. All right?
You're right, yeah,
So you
you're
rule it out.
Okay, there we go.
Don't be
Have you
tempted.
got that on video?
Close the rocker, hold 37 once, twice, and last 37.
Needs a new 12-volt battery. It's had water in the front trunk that worried you.
Yeah.
It's got a crinkly steering wheel.
Yeah. But other than that,
Other than that,
From 15,005, we're online average now to 15,500 once, twice, third last, 15,500. 337.
it's the IONIQ, mate.
Oh.
Left on at 16,550 once, twice, third last, 11,
379 from the Midlothian Group, Red Thursday 2008, the electric auto under 72, 29 pounds
So Neil's been waiting all this time very patiently, and now it's his moment to bid on the Model 3 rear-wheel drive standard range.
Stick your hand in the air.
14 in the hole. 14,900 and 14,900 for that. Second, third, last.
Show me the number. Show me the number.
And he's got the winning bid, so he got it for £15,000. Shoreham then plug it in to make sure he's got a little bit more charge. And you can watch the full video about this on Jonathan's channel.
So Neil, this is your new Tesla Model 3. What do you think?
Fantastic.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I mean, it was the cleanest one that I could see out of the whole lot of them, except for that little scratch on the outside. We'll get that
Easy,
sorted.
easy fixable.
No problem, no problem.
Yeah.
What did you get this for?
But this one was 15.
15.
Dead on the money, 15,000, which was 100 lower than my what I wanted to pay. which is always a bonus. Obviously, you got the fees on top of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had three to choose from.
This was the nicest of all the three, I think.
Oh yeah, by
it
far.
was.
I couldn't choose between the standard or the long range, but in the end, work out what you need the car for.
Yeah.
And the standard does to driving around Cornwall, charge every night. Why do you need the long range?
So this
Yeah.
is the heat pump, but this has got the lithium iron phosphate battery, which a lot of people
nice.
prefer.
Yeah.
So it's lithium ion, and also
the processor.
The processor,
Oh, brilliant! I didn't realise it had the Ryzen processor.
and also your 12-volt battery is the new lithium ion. It's not a lead acid.
Oh my lord!
So you got no worries.
Even
But it's
better.
12 volt.
Even better.
That's fantastic.
So yeah, nice example.
And
And you've got 100 at the moment, and you've got 120 miles.
At 46%.
yeah,
amazing.
brilliant.
Good stuff.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And she's named Teddy.
Yes.
Which
Are you going to
is,
rename it?
I don't know actually.
You quite like it, do
I
you?
like that. I like Teddy.
Neil's the proud owner of the Model 3. What does he have to do next?
So the V5, the registration document, Shoreham actually saw that out and signed it off. But we've got the little green slip that's got a 12-digit reference number on,
Yeah.
which means we can then go online and tax it, so we can legally drive it on the road.
Yeah.
And I believe Neil's wife is going to have it registered in her name, so she's sorting out the insurance.
Okay.
So it's got a current MOT, the V5's sort of in the system, we've taxed it and it's insured. So that will take, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes. In the meantime, it's plugged in and it's charging, which is great, which is what Shoreham do, they're great.
Yeah.
And then, he's good, he's going to be on his way.
And what about the Tesla app? How? Because is that in someone else's name, or has it been taken off? What's the
So
deal?
from what I can gather, and from what I've read other dealers having to do, is you have to actually physically wait for the V5 to come.
Okay.
And you can then photograph it and via the Tesla app, upload it to Tesla.
Okay.
And they'll then assign the car to you.
Right.
But I've heard other people say you can actually upload an invoice that shows you bought the vehicle,
Okay.
and they'll do it.
Right.
So I don't quite know which one it is,
Okay.
but myself and Neil will try and figure it out. But ideally, he's got to wait for the V5 in his name, or his wife's name, to then register it through the Tesla app.
Right. Okay.
But what he can do, and he's done in the past with his other EVs, is just download the Tesla app for supercharging non-Teslas.
Yeah.
So he'll actually go in his Tesla, but via the app, start and stop a charge on a Tesla supercharger.
Okay. So when he's driving back, he has to make sure he uses the non-Tesla supercharger and not the Tesla only, or would the Tesla only work? Because the Tesla only is linked to the
Correct.
the account, isn't it?
So you'd have to go to the Tesla supercharger site that's open to all EVs,
Yeah.
which will be on the app.
Yes.
If you say charge a non-Tesla,
Yeah.
it'll show you which sites you
Yeah,
can use.
Here's Neil, and you're ready to pay and sort it all out. Yeah.
Slipping everything.
Fantastic.
Ready to go in the car.
Yes, enjoy.
Yes, I don't want them stopping me on the way out.
A very exciting auction day. Exciting for me. First time I've been to an auction, and you get quite a bit of excitement, I think. Yeah, thank you very much to Jonathan, and go to his channel if you're not already subscribed. I'm sure you are, but if you're not already, then go to his channel. He does every week, isn't it? Every week you do
I've got
auction
into the
videos.
habit of every week, of every Thursday. So it's either a Zenith sale where there's a good variety, or it's what I call bread and butter week, which
Yeah.
is Zoe's and Leaf. But people just seem to like both types. So yeah, every Thursday I'll record, but then I'm not very good at editing, so it's going to be Friday night before it's out. Yeah, that's a general thing.
Yeah, so look at those, and then you can see all the prices of everything, and it's a really good way, actually, of seeing how the EV market is doing, and are prices going up or down or whatever. So do watch those, and yeah, I think that's it for now. So thank you so much for watching. Press the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified of other videos. Thank you very much. Bye for
Bye.
now.